Welcome back to Indigo Moon, and thank you so much for joining us. Today, let us really begin to look at the reflection. You're looking in the mirror at your own personal reflection, but are you really seeing everything? You can't possibly see everything. All you're looking at is a reflection of yourself. Internally, there are things that are going on inside, mentally, even physically, because your body, your blood, your pulse, everything is in movement. When we begin to tap in and we look at ourselves, when we look at even the friends that we interact with, they are a reflection of us. This is the reason why, if you notice, when you have to cut off a friend or you have to cut off a person, the reason why you're cutting them off is because you are not in alignment. If your parents, let's say you're a teenager, you're young, and your parents say, watch out for that friend, this is making you really look at them under a magnifying glass. You don't just let it go in one ear and just go out the other. Just like when you're friends, you're an adult now, and your friends that you've grown to love and know, and they say, watch out for this person. That's basically a time where you say, okay, let me become more conscious of my surroundings as well as the people who I am interacting with. When you tap into yourself, you say, I need this time, this personal time to me, so that I can spend and enjoy and grow more by me showing myself some love. We in our society don't take enough time to ourselves. I remember when I first went to Italy for the first time, and someone said to me, I went to a store, and all the stores in the downtown area were closed. I said, who closes during business hours? What they were doing was they were taking time from their work schedule and investing it in themselves, as well as family members. The mother or the grandmother goes into the kitchen and begins to cook. So from 1 to 3, the hours, I believe it was from 1 to 3, the businesses were closed, and they were spending that necessary time laughing and joking and speaking and interacting with their family members. Now, this was during the summertime, I believe, the first time I went down the first time I think I visited Italy was in the summertime. So this is the summertime, right before school. So they're trying to invest in their family. They want their children to feel close enough to them to be able to communicate with them. They want their friends to be able to feel comfortable enough to come to their home and enjoy a meal. They're laughing, they're not gossiping, they're talking about, what it is that they want to do, what it is that they plan on gaining. Some of them are manifesting, some of them are speaking about things that are going to affect their families. This was a great lesson to learn from another culture, a great lesson to learn on how we must begin to invest in ourselves. For if we do not invest in ourselves, who do we invest in? We invest in other people, but you have to first start with your home base. Yourself, your children, your family members, those who you're willing to invest in, because every family is not the same. And when we look at the dynamics of family, sometimes the words don't always exist or coexist with what we see and know as family. So it's important that we begin the process of really looking at who we are, what it is that we're really investing in, and what it is that we want to really do to establish a better life for ourselves as well as our children and other extended family members or friends. But it starts with you. Remember, you are loved. You love yourself. You're going to make better choices this year, and you're going to make sure that you invest. Thank you for joining us, Indigo Moon.